like a bullet train. Like a bullet train.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's me, here goes Spew from the Platinum Hunterz, bringing you guys some Tom Clancy The Division beta gameplay. Yay! Anyways, I want to answer a few questions before I give my thoughts on this game so far. Even though it's a beta, you know, you really can't judge it that much. It's just pretty much stress testing the servers. But anyways, I got a bit of messages while I haven't been uploading any trophy guides. And at the moment, I only have Street Fighter and Unravel. Those are the two new games that I have. I haven't really got anything else. I was going to get Far Cry. My friend was playing it the other time, and he was actually having quite a bit of a laugh in it, so I was thinking about probably picking it up. But this game's getting pretty close to releasing, so I'll just wait for Tom Clancy to release, and then I'll do trophy guides on that, so look out for those. I'll still be doing my random thoughts videos every now and then, so those are just random. I don't really have a set schedule for them. But anyways, I'll get into this beta here, you know, and how much I played of it, what I actually think about it, and yeah, I'll give you guys my thoughts. First off, I was involved in the closed beta. I did put quite a bit of time in it when it went live at my time, which was like 10:30 p.m. and I stayed up pretty much all night playing it, and then played it the next day. Put like a good 12 to 15 hours into it, I believe. And then I did record gameplay for it, but my sound messed up and stuff, so I couldn't actually upload it and stuff unless you guys just wanted to see video with no sound. So yeah, I'm kind of glad that they released the open beta, which is open to everybody. And even I was gonna actually skip out on this, but then I go, no, I'll probably go in there to see if they changed up anything, and nothing's really changed. It's just a stress test for the servers and stuff. So that's my background. Even though you're seeing me play like pretty much one of the first missions and stuff, I just wanted to go in there really quickly, grab some gameplay, and see if anything actually changed. So I already know where all the pickups are at for this mission and stuff, so fairly easy. Anyways, my thoughts on the actual weapon system itself, as I don't know if you guys know by now, but you get two primaries, one secondary, so you got 3 weapons on your person at all times. And they can range between anything that you feel comfortable with that you find and or loot. Could be SMGs, assault rifles, heavy machine guns, shotguns, sniper rifles, handguns, hand cannons and stuff. Whatever you pretty much find, you can pretty much slot yourself, whatever you feel comfortable with. And when you do find a weapon itself, you can actually modify them and stuff by finding different attachments, different just different modifications for them, be it a fast reload, different scopes, optics, and or I don't know, I didn't actually see if you can actually change camels and stuff and this and that. I didn't pay attention to that, but I was just more worried about like the actual modifications, and there's actually quite a bit. I think it's about 6 slots for primaries and stuff, so you can put like 6 different things on your weapon and stuff. I believe it was between 4 and 6. Next thing I want to talk about is just the how would you say, the outfit or your person itself. You can actually change your outfit as you kill people. When you actually kill enemies, down enemies, or loot stuff, you can actually find different things like jackets, backpacks, pants, shoes, vest, hats, beanies, you know, different things. And I thought that was really cool, because if you actually go really deep into the game and you find some certain stuff, other people won't have it, so it does add diversity to your player, you know, of it looking the same to everybody else. But once you start off, you're gonna look like everybody else, because that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. I should actually start putting animations into my videos and stuff. I don't know why I just sang that, but anyways, yeah, like different outfits and stuff, you know. Pretty much the world's your oyster when you come to looting and stuff. Depends what you take down, what they drop. So I don't know how random it is at the moment. I hope it's not like Destiny, because Jesus Christ, we're gonna be stuck here forever again. Probably lose another year of my life trying to get certain things that I wanted. Next off is like the map layout and stuff. It's actually really well detailed. I haven't actually seen Xbox gameplay and stuff and this and that. All I've seen is what I have played. And this is me doing some jumping jacks. Does anybody join me in these jumping jacks? Anybody want to get in on this or what? Alright, yeah. It didn't make me look that stupid. Anyways, yeah, the map layout itself and the detail and everything, it actually looks pretty amazing. A lot of people saying that it was downgraded and all this other stuff. Could have been downgraded, whatever, but me, myself, a game's a game. If it's enjoyable, I'm going to play it. It can look like shit and can look like whatever, you know, I don't care, just as long as if I'm having a good time. They made my they can take my money, you know, if I'm having a good time, you know, playing with different people, playing with my friends and stuff. But as the visuals and the map layout itself, it's pretty well done. You know, there's like nice the way they laid out everything, furniture, bottles, everything, destroyables, you know, things you can interact with, and taking cover. Like, it's a really big cover based game as well. You have to take cover, so the way they actually put stuff down and the stuff you can take cover on is pretty cool and stuff. So pretty amazing. As for the graphics themselves, it looks good, you know. I'm not gonna say it looks terrible. I'm not really like I said before, I don't really play games for graphics and stuff and this and that. Oh man, the game's not 60 frames per second. Oh, fuck that shit, you know, and all this other crap. No, that's not me, dude. I play a game because it's enjoyable, and the game actually it looks good. I can't speak for another console itself because I actually haven't seen gameplay from another console, but on the PlayStation it looks good. Can't complain about that. The connectivity with other players and stuff, it's pretty fluent itself. I'm not gonna say I have the best internet connection in the world. You know, it's pretty average for where I live and stuff. And actually connecting to the server is not that bad. It takes like about a couple, I would say like 30 seconds. And then when you actually jump into a game with one of your friends, that's like about another 30 seconds. And then when you're playing together, it's pretty much in real time as well. I didn't, even for being a beta, I really didn't notice any lag, you know, any delay, no millisecond delay, nothing, no button delay or nothing. So it was actually really good. I think they're doing a really good job with the actual servers they're using and stuff. And for being like you're seeing right now, this many enemies on the screen, 3 of us shooting at the same time, everybody doing something different, it's not actually lagging, which is actually a good thing. You know, there's a lot of games that when they promise online co-op and then you just have problems with it, you know. And it happens on everything. It happens on Xbox, it happens on PlayStation, happens on PC, you know, a lot of stuff. It's just, I don't know. But as for the connectivity when you're playing online with your friends and stuff, it's pretty good on the PlayStation from what I see so far. Another thing too, interactions and stuff, you do get emotes as well. So like you seen me earlier doing little jumping jacks, you can do high fives, you can surrender, which is pretty cool. You know, it adds a little bit of comedy. And right here I'm being a bit retarded and I can't seem to drop this shield to try to get up this ladder. So I'm pressing a few buttons. Come on, drop it. Yeah, there we go. And last but not least, alright, so moving on, as for enemies themselves and stuff, pretty much every area that I've come across, and this is back when I was playing on the closed beta, every area that you come across is pretty much around a level base and stuff. So we'll just take Main Street itself. That would be for about level 5s through 7 enemies, and then South Street or whatever, you know, that would be between levels 8 through 10. So they're all into different divisions and stuff and this and that. So the higher you level up, the more you're able to explore. But I'm pretty sure the more buddies you have in co-op, you can actually get pretty far into the game without having to really worry about dying, because you got your friends to back you up and stuff. So they kind of did take, man, Jesus Christ, look at all these enemies. They kind of did take in consideration, you know, like the more backup you have, the actually better it is, you know. As for a full party, I have not been in a full party, so I don't know if it's like 4 or 6 people. I'm pretty sure it's 4 people to a full party. I just played in this, one of my friends right here, Flying Turtle, invited me into it, and I go, oh, I haven't, when I played the closed beta, I didn't actually try out co-op and stuff. So he invited me, and I'll give it a shot, see what it's like, and it's actually really good, you know. The help, other players coming in co-op to give you a hand, it makes everything a lot quicker and faster, and especially if they're covering while you're flanking and stuff. But as for the full party itself, I don't know exactly how many people for co-op and stuff, if it's 4 to 6 people, so I'm not really giving a number on that. For maybe I'm thinking about 4, you know. 6 people is a bit too much in a squad and stuff, so 4 people it should be good. What's another thing to talk about? The weather itself. Oh yeah, that's actually a good topic, the weather itself. When I first played the game in the closed beta, it was nighttime, snowing and stuff and this and that. And then when I came into the open beta, it was daytime and it was still snowing, but different dynamic and time of day and stuff. So I'm pretty sure like the servers probably has a certain time of day or something, which is pretty good. And then it just starts snowing on you, or it's just a clear sky. So the weather itself is actually pretty cool and stuff. So my thoughts for the beta, after talking about it for a bit, you know, this video went on for quite a bit longer than I would like. It's going on like 10 minutes and something. I actually quite enjoy the game. You know, the different weapons, the outfits, the environment, the connectivity and co-op so far. The enemies themselves, you know, they're really the AI is not that dumb. So I think they're actually doing a really good game, and I actually can't wait to play the full title of this game. So I'll be getting it at release, and I will be doing some trophy guides for it, probably different strategy things, probably boss fights and stuff. I'll be putting quite a bit of time into this game. One last thing, oh yeah, the guy in the yellow bar, that's a boss. Forgot to mention that. They're actual bar systems and stuff. So the red bars are regular enemies, purples are heaviers with I think it's if they're a little bit higher than you, they come out purple or something. Bosses come out in yellow bars. One last thing I want to talk about before I go, and this is not to do with my thoughts video, but I just thought I'd throw it in here. I'm getting a lot of messages about people wanting to do trophies and stuff and this and that. I don't have no problem helping people to do them, but I can't, like, it's just a time difference that it makes it a bit hard for me when somebody's messaging me like at 2, 3 in the morning to hop on to help them do this trophy when I have to be going to sleep. So just add me on your PSN friends list, and when I have some time, if you're on, I'll hit you up. So besides that, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later, guys.